Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at my newest custom, which is Deadpool. This was a fun Deadpool for me because I haven't done a Deadpool with this type of design since I started doing customs a way long time ago, like maybe 3-4 years ago now. So I was pretty happy to do one with this type of harness and some new details that I haven't done. So it was pretty fun. I guess we can go through the accessories first. He's got one of each type of rifle, of course custom painted with the red and silver detailing. He's got two of this type of pistol, one that goes in the holster and then just a bonus one that I custom painted, of course. And he's got the boot knife, the two swords on his back, one of these that's custom painted. I like to paint all of the weapons because it just makes it a little more exciting. So he's got both of the swords with the black handles. I think those look good. And lastly, he's got these grenades on his belt, which can come off and he can use them as actual accessories, even though I just threw it on the floor and the cat's probably going to eat it now. Hey, don't eat that. It's a grenade. Alright, so what I did for the grenades was I just put magnets in the belt and in each grenade so that they snap on. And this is based on a particular image of Deadpool that the customer sent me that has grenades on his belt, so that's why those are there. So as far as building the figure goes, it is a shield agent body that has been modified to a degree. The torso, the ab crunch, for each part of the ab crunch where it's the top half, so this part stays still and then the top half moves, I cut out a chunk of plastic so that it can fit over the belt down here, and then I hung the top part of the belt or strap over that gap, so you can't really tell that there's a gap there, but from the front the harness is all one piece. It looks like it's all one piece because of where I put the buckles, and then the ab crunch still works just fine. It's a tight ab crunch on this guy, which is good, but then it always is a seamless design. The way the buckles are, you can't really tell that there's a gap there, other than of course there, you know there's a gap, but it looks good is what I'm trying to say. And I did the same thing for the back. It's a lot harder to see in there, but there's a little buckle type thing over the gap and it works the exact same way. I put a hole in the back down there for the Marvel Legends flight stand so that he can still get in some crazy poses because the sword harness is connected to his back this time. The chest harness from here to here is the one from the ACBA Deadpool. I repurposed that and I modified it a little bit to make it fit. Of course I repainted it, and then down here it's just neoprene sheeting with some added buckles, and it's the same thing for the back. This part is all sculpted and made up except for the actual scabbards that are inside that part. Those are from the ACBA Deadpool as well. This head is from the ACBA Deadpool, except I reshaped the chin and jawline just so it looks a little bit better. Theirs was a little bit too boxy for my liking, so I just reshaped that. And I think it gives him the appropriate look. I did the seam work with the wire insulation that I always do to give it the extra detail. I don't like just painting the seams on unless that's what a customer asks me to do, which they haven't done in a long time, and I'm running out of this stuff, so I have to find more apparently. But so I do prefer to do the seam work like that, so that's okay. I put a holster on this set of straps instead of the baggy pouch thing that was already there. I added a strap over here and put a pouch on, and then the knife sheath was already there, so that was handy. It fit the design. I added the ankle straps that are black and then the boot straps that are the buckles. Instead of having the actual wrist strap like most Deadpools do, the design they sent me had these kind of sleeves over the wrist, so I had to sculpt those and rework those joints. But the joints are all still fully functional, even though I had to sculpt over the wrist thing, so the hands still work perfectly fine. All of the joints still work perfectly fine, except of course I got rid of the shin swivel because those aren't realistic and they don't serve a purpose other than making posing harder. So now it's just a boot seam, which works just fine for me. He has the neck strap. Most Deadpools have that, so no biggie there. Some pouches across the back, pouch on the front, the Deadpool buckle from the ACBA Deadpool, and then another buckle there. So there it is. He stands, it should be the exact same as a shield agent, just about 6.5 inches tall, so standard Marvel Legends Deadpool. I made his red a little bit brighter, and I did a little bit of a heavier dry brush to reduce some of the shading. I wanted it to be a nice deep red and I think that worked out. And then the red for the teleporter thing on his chest is a brighter, more like a cherry red type of color, so it stands out a little bit. So I think that's about it. The red was dry brush, the black was not. The brown has like a faux leather look to it, and I think that's about it. So there he is. There's the new custom Deadpool I made, Marvel Legends style. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.